The Ethereum network is unlocking $33 billion of ETH. Is that all going to get sold into the market? Is that going to wipe out the price? My name is DaVinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5. Staying alive here in Dubai. I hope you're doing well. Oh man, I'm a little tired today, but I'm here to bring you the news and show you what's going on in the charts and how to trade it and so forth. And if you're interested in trading it, you could go to bybit.davincij15.com or okx.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below or in the pinned comment. Head over there right now because you need to get some Ethereum. You need to get some Bitcoin. Yeah, might want to wait for a little bit of a price drop, but you know, if you have none, you should start getting some. Okay, let's get into the news today, and we're going to talk about a few interesting news articles. Let's start with the G7 to discuss digital currency standard in crypto regulation or banning. Crypto banning. Yes, that's it. They're going to all band together and ban crypto for sure. That's it. It's over. It's over. Just walk away. Just walk away, son. You don't want to lose all your money. That's what Reuters is trying to tell you. But, you know, they can't stop Bitcoin. But, you know, this is all about fear. And it's funny, right? If you read this, right? I'm going to read this for you. Hang on. So, group of seven, G7, advanced economies will consider how best to help developing countries introduce central bank digital currencies consistent with the appropriate international standards. Japan's top currency diplomat Masato Kanda said on Tuesday. The move will be among key themes of the G7 discussions that Japan chairs this year as part of the efforts to address challenges in the global economy faced from fast-moving digital technology, he said. Notice here, right? I want you to all notice something here. The CBDCs would not have existed. The plan would not come into fruition if Bitcoin did not exist. Think about that for a second. So cryptocurrencies, they are spanking the current banking system, and they're scared out of their mind, and so they're desperately trying to push out CBDCs. But notice how they're pushing it out in emerging markets, meaning like poor countries, like Nigeria. That's why people were going crazy there, saying no against the government, against the CBDCs. Why? Because we all know. If you don't know, you are actually living under a rock. That the government's not actually doing anything in a positive manner towards you. In Africa, they already know that. I don't know. In most advanced economies, you guys actually believe your government is here to help. A ridiculous notion. They're only here to actually help themselves or to get reelected, right? And help their friends, right? Or the friends that help them get reelected. That's it. That's the reality of the situation. They're not about helping you. They pretend that so that you can vote for them, but they're not there. Okay, so effectively, right? They are about to create this digital currency, right? That will actually control you or your spending and control your habits and be able to be just with a switch, turn you off. So, nope, you want to protest? Click, you're off. So you don't protest. So you don't want that. You don't want that life at all. Fidelity, Bank of America, indirectly exposure to Bitcoin through Microstrategy. Yes, if you don't. Well, since there's no ETF, you can always just buy the MicroStrategy's stock because, well, it's closely linked to Bitcoin, right? The movements up and down are basically the same with Bitcoin at this point in time. So it's basically a proxy for owning Bitcoin, but it's actually really a derivative, not owning Bitcoin itself. Now, it doesn't matter that much, of course, because the more money that you pour into the stock, right? I'm sure the more money Microstrategy's CEO Michael Saylor will be buying Bitcoin with that. He is 100% on top of this, and he is down to buy this all the way to see it through to money. It's going to make him the richest man on the planet, but usually when that happens, because again, you have to live in reality. The government will actually begin to confiscate. Will eventually try to take that away from him. So once if he has so much Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's like what, $100 million, or 10 or to $100 million, yes, he's going to lose in the end, because that's the way it works, right? Now, of course, he can hide his private keys. He could say he lost them in a boating accident. Yeah, I know I had 120,000 Bitcoin, but I had the ledger on my yacht, and the yacht sank. So now it's all gone, right? He could pull that. He could try to pull that stunt, but I don't know if that's gonna work out for him very well. So. Yeah, because it's really difficult for government to confiscate Bitcoin, but it's still possible, especially since it's through a corporation. The corporation, unfortunately, has to obey the laws in order for the stockholders to profit from it. So now, when I say take it, they're not going to take it like, oh, thank you very much, and you get nothing. No, of course they're gonna structure it so that certain people benefit. The people at the top benefit, of course. So it's not going to be a complete grab, right? There will be the people at the top will benefit. Anybody stockholders who may not benefit at all, right? Or the actual little people will not benefit at all. So yeah, it won't be a complete theft, but it will be. The Bitcoins will end up in the hands of the government one way or another, is my point. Okay, so Ethereum upgrade to unlock 33 billion in ETH. Oof, that's a lot of ETH that's coming out, right? Investors are finally set to gain access to more than 33 billion of ETH this week under the planned revamp of the blockchain. Yes, the Shanghai upgrade, right? That's coming, and that should happen today. So we're going to talk about how that's going to affect the price. We're going to focus on the TA on this, right? Not the fundamentals, but the fundamentals indicate that, hey, you know what? There could be a sell-off. Is that going to translate into the fundamentals? We're going to talk about that and how to trade it. Actually right now, and if you're interested in trading it, you could go head over to bybit.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below and in the pinned comment, and you could actually get some huge bonuses, right, by signing up, doing KYC and doing everything, and AML and all that good stuff. All right, let's start off with Bitcoin. Right, the good news is Bitcoin has rallied heavy, and then it's trying to stick above this 30K level. But the good news is it's not, even though it's not above the 30K, it doesn't matter. It's way above this support, this resistance. Now, this red area, which now is going to be support. We might come back into it, but I think it's going to be heavy support, as Bitcoin might retest this lower area before it heads over to like 35K location. Doesn't matter. Bitcoin is, even though we've sunk a little bit, Bitcoin is just dominating the situation. And in fact, the dominance has reached a level that in a terminal level for alts. Absolute terminal level. So basically, alts are basically, winter is here for alts. They're just going to be absolutely crushed, right? I mean, by Bitcoin, and that's it. It's game over for the alts situation, uh, based on some technical analysis. Now, technical analysis, of course, is not 100% correct, but we have a high probability of a move all the way to 60%, all the way to 60% from here. Now, that's 60%. You might, well, it doesn't seem like a lot, right? It's only 10%. It's only like additional 10% from here, but it's actually, the 20% move up in total, and so that's a brutal amount already, considering that what we've done already so far from these lows here of 43%. So, yeah, that's going to be a destruction of wealth if you are holding the altcoins. So dump them when you can, while you can, because Bitcoin, and dump them for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is here to really take out the alts. All right. With that said, you're looking for an entry down in this the 29K area. Let's see here. That looks interesting. Yeah, we could go as low as the 29K. I was thinking maybe we could hold on the 4 hour, hold the 13 EMA, but we can't. The odds are that we're not going to hold it. It's going to break down to the 29K, and yeah, that's where you'd want to be a buyer, and you could do so by heading over to bybit.davincij15.com. And yeah, you head over there and you can, purchase some Bitcoin, purchase some Ethereum, but I'd hold on to some Bitcoin and a lot more Bitcoin than Ethereum. And then, yeah, you can see a huge gain in your wealth in the next little while. So, alrighty, well, let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum, oh man, I might walk away from my trade here. I have an Ethereum trade going, but this is not good. This double top nonsense. Oh boy. And then looking out on the daily, if we spread out, you can see what we have here. Volume divergence. It's a disaster. Not only do we have not only do we have volume divergence right here all the way down. I mean, it's just complete disaster here. We have another mini divergence here as well, it seems. So, yeah. This is not good. This is not good at all. And then you can see that the Willy is diverging as well. You can see, it's right here. Let me just make it. You can see we're in a downward trend. So this double top indicates, well, a breakdown effectively is coming for Ethereum. And now you match that up with the fundamentals, right? We have to say, yeah, they since the fundamentals and the technicals line up. And if Ethereum, you'll know for sure if Ethereum's breaking down heavy, if we break below $1,824, and of course we break above 1942, that's a positive results. But I wouldn't bet on that. We're going to be looking for a retrace up here. If we sometime today, if we can get it, I'm going to walk. It's already started to move up, so any kind of retrace back to the this EMA ribbon is a sell area, so you want to get out of here as soon as possible on Ethereum, and then start looking to reverse any kind of trade to a short, because Ethereum is not looking so good. This might actually also bring down Bitcoin, but I think Bitcoin will hold this area, and then probably break away from Ethereum maybe. It's kind of weird, right? Because Bitcoin has a lot stronger now. No guarantees from the management. We can also see this thing break down further, but the strength of Bitcoin indicates that we're probably going to go higher. Alrighty, with that said, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I know I did, and I know I promised you guys all that I was going to show you my first trade on Bitcoin, and I found one in April 7th, but I'm 100% sure I got Bitcoin as early as in March, but I'm unable to find that trade, so I'm still looking for it. I know I had some, and I also got some on faucets. I don't know if you heard about that. There's faucets in the day where you could get like 1 Bitcoin for free. Way back in March of 2011, you could actually just give them your address and you get free Bitcoins. But those days are long gone. Wouldn't you like that? Even 1 free Bitcoin? That was sweet. But hey, that's in the past now. We're gonna have to move forward and buy some Bitcoin, unfortunately, because it is going to be the money of the future. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.